right, so out of curiosity, who did the assignment? Really, be honest. Yes! All right. Just sing that volume?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, we hear you.
yes? Okay, good. So, there's basically 3 ways that you can increase your results this quarter. For the next 2.5 months, there's basically 3 ways. Number 1 is the inner game, which has to do with your mindset, which we talked about before. The second one is the outer game, which has to do with your systems. So, who in here has referral systems in place? Awesome. Now let me define a referral system, and I'm going to ask the question again. So it's October. You knew going into October exactly how many referrals you're going to get this month. You know exactly what day they're coming to you and who they're coming from. So let me ask you again. Who in here has a referral system in place? Okay. How many of you would like to have a referral system in place just like that? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. There's not enough time to go into it here, but a lady named Penny Pearl and Penny Pearl is a LinkedIn expert. She's known all over the world. We did an 1.5-hour long webinar that we charged for, and people from 10 different countries dialed into this thing. We wrote a 102-page ebook. I'm going to give it all to you guys for free. So here's how you're going to get it, because it's a big file. You're going to have to send me an email or send me a text message. My card's on the front table. Just send me your name, first name, last name, email address, and I am going to create a Dropbox that's going to have all this information in it. Download it, watch it, literally take your LinkedIn profile, put it up, put the video that we did, and literally just mirror exactly what's going on there, and you're going to have a profile that's going to attract not only your perfect client, but you're going to start generating about 5 to 10 new leads out of that system every single week. Then I go into 2 or 3 different referral systems in there that you can take action on right now and generate as many referrals as you want. I know this because I've shared it with over 400 people over the last 2 years, and I've got testimony after testimony after testimony about referrals. It all comes down to the next way that you increase your results, and that is to take action. Because you can have the best mindset. You can have the mindset of Michael Jordan. You can have the best systems in place like a Michael Dell. But if you can't get your butt to take action, none of it's going to matter. And so sometimes we have to look to nature for some of the best lessons on how to take action. Who in here is familiar with the state of Colorado? What is Colorado mainly known for?
Legalized
marijuana. Legalized marijuana. Yeah. They're known for the Great Rocky Mountains, right? So off to the west, we've got the Great Rocky Mountains, and as we go off towards the east, it flows down to the foothills and then off to the Great Kansas Plains. But what's interesting is it's one of the few places on the planet that have both buffalo and cows. And what's interesting is how these 2 animals react to a storm. So what normally happens is a storm starts off from the west, comes in over the Rocky Mountains, comes down towards the foothills and off to the east. And what's interesting is when these 2 animals see that storm, how they react. The cow is out there with his cow buddy, and they see the storm coming in, and they look at their cow buddy and they go, "It's a storm, dude." They turn around in the opposite direction of the storm, and they run as fast as they possibly can in the opposite direction of that storm. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but cows don't run very fast. And so what happens is they're running, the storm catches up to them, and instead of stopping, they continue to run with the storm, thereby maximizing its pain. They get the full experience of the lightning, the thunder, the rain, sometimes the hail, and that's it. That's what they do. Now, let me ask you a question: is that stupid or what?
That's why we eat them.
Exactly. Yet, how many of us? You don't have to raise your hand on this. How many of us started off this year with great intentions? We had all the goals set up, or New Year's resolutions, whatever you want to call it. And we've been putting off certain things and not taking action. We've been running from that. And all we got to do is do what the buffalo did. Buffalo looks at that storm and sees the same storm. This is Buffalo Buddy. Yep, it's a storm. And they just grind their feet. They look at the storm, and they run as hard and as fast as they can directly into that storm. Why is that?
Because there's no tornadoes in Colorado.
There's no tornadoes in Colorado. Exactly. I knew you knew the answer, right? It's to get the pain over quick. It's the same storm. But they understand that, you know what? If I go towards it and run through it, there's sunny sky on the other side. And everything we talked about, there's that one thing that you know that you need to go do. So here's the challenge. Do what you don't want to do.